What up? It's your boy. What's going on there at the bottom? Hash info. How's it going? We'll see how you doing today. We'll have a bit of a see how you doing day today. Hang on here, I gotta fix my setup. Hi. Welcome, one and all, one for all, and how you doing? Holy smokes, look how fast you hit the like button over there. Just came from a good new channel. I don't know the name of, I know his name is Nico. I'd never seen them before. It just showed up in my feed, and here I am. We're doing a stream. Just found out California has had an earthquake. 4.3 magnitude earthquake on the Richter scale, as it's worded. That's scary. I mean, I think 6 and 7 is 7.1 or 7.2 is the biggest ever recorded. So think about that. And 4.3 just happened just today. We can look back, I'm sure there's been earthquakes in the last while. So, like, gotta be at least 6 in the last 6 months in California alone, right? So, I'm hoping that you guys can keep your super volcanoes, you know, fairly quiet. You know, we don't want these super volcanoes having a little bit of a heyday. So many stories to talk about. Don't really know how exactly to get into it. Has anybody heard of sonic weapons? Okay, I'm gonna bring you stories today you didn't even think possibly could exist, but holy, they exist, bro. Look up Cuba. Google the American Embassy in Cuba. Google the embassy workers, the American embassy workers in Cuba getting sick from some sort of sonic rays. They're disclosing this. Check this out. Resonance is a term. Google it, define it, and understand what resonance is. Vibration. Resonance, vibrating, earthquaking, vibrations. Very, 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 very themed episode today. Only for bosses, only. Want to know something's going on right now? Kind of had to go back and explain some stuff to you because I gotta tie stuff together for you constantly. I feel it's excruciatingly important, but it throws me off my main topics, which they're coming to me. The Akashic records are real. Check it. Vibrations. Tesla. Thank God I was able to get this. Resonance, specifically, not vibration. Resonance. Tesla now is the new word you must Google. If you don't know who Tesla is, you should spend half your life learning about Tesla. He was a human being who understood. You learn from inferior beings, period. Tesla, he's the reason you got electricity, radios, cars, anything you could ever think of, it's Tesla. Name something cool and awesome that you need, Tesla. Just sit there and listen. Now, I'm not gonna read you stories of the past that someone I found on Google about a story about Tesla. I'm gonna talk to you about correlations and what Tesla uncovered naturally that we are using every single day. It's not like, oh, nice conspiracy, but no, this is a fucking oven. Tesla made it. There's a two-door fridge. Tesla made that. Microwave. Tesla. Lights. Tesla. Anything electric is Tesla. So shut up and listen. Tesla didn't just sit there and study one thing. You can't. Electricity isn't just one thing. It is nature. Tesla went for Tesla studied storms. Tesla could create weather. This is no joke. He created weather. Tesla is the reason we get rain when it's been for days and days droughty. Tesla is the reason. It makes me question uh, authenticity of nature itself. Very few minds could ever even understand that. But when you have people thanking rainmakers throughout time, and when people pay rainmakers to create rain, this is no joke. But it then makes you question those people. How old are they? How old is the tech that they hold over us for ransom? And something doesn't add up. Quickly, you can see something else exists here. Something not inferior, but compassionately would be utterly and totally inferior. the farmer of the ant hill, in fact. But we'll skip that. Let's move on to something pretty cool. Well, that didn't come out like that. I have to go. I'm gonna pretend like I was gonna say something else. Well, I have to now say something else because what I was going to say is it's a good outcome, but the entirety of it is not cool. We gotta skip that. Move to this because good thing. We are going to talk about cats. And cats, how cats got their stripes. No, just kidding. Like, who cares, bud? Bud, who cares? Oh, I believe that Tesla also studied resonance and how to, well, they say resonance, if you know the frequency of a building, you can topple it. Like the stuff that this guy was onto. Oh, and Levitt. So for another thing that Tesla also proved, this is monstrous. You can move things with sound. Many universities around the world right now are proving all of Tesla's experiments true. Tesla was murdered. See, I'll never write anything down. Like anything, I've never written down anything. I've never, ever told anybody enough for them to even remotely pick up on. Even if I told you this here, you still could never figure out how to paint this canvas without me. And there are so many things that I explained so that someone could have a drop in a bucket. The rest is up to you to fill that bucket. But I opened your mind and you're like, well, how does yours look like that, bud? And I'm like, bud, let me tell you a little story, okay? And I would go off and I would tell them about like a story when I was a kid, you know? And like a teenager or whatever. And I would give them a tidbit, you know, something I saw at someone else's place, you know? But it opened my eyes, right? That's what made me, is whatever I saw then. So I gave them what I saw. And I did their legwork. They could never hang with who I've hang with the Trailer Park Boys, not the two dopiest ones. I hung with the hash dude there. I did hang with Dopey, but I don't know his name even. Ricky, yeah, Julian's the drinker. Ricky, I met Ricky. I hung with him. I hung with J Rock and J Rock's on set girlfriend, Lucy. I've hung out with those three. Yeah, I've hung out with other people. I'm not name dropping. I'm just saying like, and this was back in the day. This wasn't like 4 years ago or 10 years ago. This was back in the day. I'm old. I don't know when Trailer Park Boys came out, actually, but I'm about to find out right now. And I can tell you. Well, I can't get, I'm gonna, I can't show you what's on my screen because that's my analytics side. I don't really do that. But, so, what was I saying? Trailer Park Boys debut, wait, debut of trailer TV show. 2008. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? Wait, what? No. Sorry. The series premiered on Showcase April 22nd, 2001. Sorry. So 2001. It ran till 2008. So I was 21. What were we talking about? Oh, I met them. I'm not gonna say anymore. I thought it was a wider window. That's like a narrower gap. Still. They were movie stars. They were almost movie stars in, I don't know what year it would be. 2012 or something. I wonder what year they made their first movie. Let's check. And why is this important? It might not be to you. I think they're cool people, and they made it. You know, they made something out of something, right? They created something that people watch. Turns out it's one of those. It's actually a cult classic. So like that's huge. But I think the window of people that can actually get on TV to do that is small. And I'm not taking anything away from them. They made it. So his name is Mike Tremblay. He's the producer of Trailer Park Boys. I want to find out, and I believe he made the movie. Let's find out. Mike Tremblay, Trailer Park Boys. When did Trailer... Man, that name is long. Park Boys. When did Trailer Park Boys make a movie? Make their first movie. I wonder how much money it made. In 1999? Wait a second. Trailer Park Boys, the original 1999 movie. Yeah, see, I remembered it being before that because when I was 21, I can already, there was stuff going on that was different than in 1999. So let's see here. There was a movie? I don't think any of this stuff is totally accurate. I don't think anyone truly knows. Maybe I'll do a video. But I'll do it differently. I'm not into exactly how everybody else does it. Huh. That's sad Mr. Leahy died, eh? And he used to go around. Did I not see this? What? I swear they were somewhere. No, I went to Cheech and Chong, but I didn't go to Trailer Park Boys. No. Or did I? No. Maybe I did. Hang on one sec. Honey, did we go to Trailer Park Boys? We did, didn't we? Remember? But I don't remember that. But I kind of do. I actually saw Mr. Leahy and Randy. Wait a second. Didn't I see Julian and whatever his name is? I think I saw them. All of them at once, remember? But I don't remember. It sucks, man. When did they come to Winnipeg? That's not going to help me. tried to pull it up on the computer. It says 1999, movie that led to classic Dangerous Minds. Yeah, so there's so much stuff I just started kind of, it's slowly kind of flashing back to me. I'm not even, some stuff doesn't matter, but some stuff I'm like, damn. And I just have a foggy memory of it. It's not even there. Like, it's not even foggy. Foggy, it's a bad term, foggy. Whatever is like here and here is memory. And like I jarred my brain. So my right side, like I want to look that up. I have to wait though. I don't want to do it on camera either. I'm going to look it up. I'm pretty curious. And then I'm going to... Oh, I got to do this too here. That's what I was doing. So here we are. I had a bad life. Very bad life. But she a good wife. So, oh my goodness. That's right. I'm gonna make lentil soup. I just have to peel these onions first, and then I got like 16 onions to peel here, and they're small, well, medium-sized onions. I don't know, actually, they're bigger than, they're not tiny, small onions, but they're medium, small onions to me. I'll do a couple of these onions first here. Ooh! I'm gonna do it over here. Makes a little more sense, doesn't it? Oh no, it's all the same. Hope everyone's just giving her today. Today is the day you should be giving her. Even if it's only for an hour. I probably got about a half hour in me today, and then I'm moving like absolute turtle. But I'm moving. You can't take that away from me, can you? I'm a-moving. I'm a-moving like an older Mario. Did you know Nintendo is, that's it. No more Mario. That's it. You will never see another Mario game again. Whatever exists, exists. So get your Mario while it's hot. And if anybody would like to send me a Nintendo Switch to game on, I will game on Nintendo Switch. Holy crap, this is wicked. I'm pretty sure this is unreal wicked. Yeah, this one doesn't really... I swear this is different. And now that I'm looking, holy man, this is all wicked. I never saw wicked onions before. Yeah, no, I'm probably going to get a Nintendo Switch and a PS5. Add it to the collection of collections. And then, you know, if somebody wants to game on a, you know, oh, I wish I've never tried Nintendo Switch before. I'd be like, oh, I got one. Let's play it. Let's get it over with, bud. Let's get it over with. Got the Google Stadia. I'd like to get a PS2 and a PS and a PlayStation. I used to have a PlayStation. Actually, I'm not even sure what I used to have. I think I had a PlayStation. I think, check it out. Google when PlayStation came out. Did it come out in 92 or 93 or 94? I think I got one in 96. I believe it came out in 1992 or 93. It was either Christmas in 92 or something like that, or I wouldn't really know at all. Maybe it was 94. Summer in 94 or fall or something. See, in Canada, I remember something about a release date for PlayStation being in September. The reason I had just finished, I don't know. I don't really know what grade. I have no clue what grade. I couldn't even guess. I know my mom bought me Super Mario 3 when I graduated, when I finished grade 6 or something. I'm not even sure. It's hilarious. I wonder if my mom was ever worried if I was gonna pass or fail. It's not a big deal if a kid does. It just means, like, hopefully the school's doing you a favor, but because you could be small too. Like, sometimes it'll keep you back, I think, if you're maybe, not that you're stupid. No one's stupid in the world. You could be just a slow learner, but in 5 or 10 years, you might be at an aggressive rate, 5 or 10 times faster. Or maybe you're still learning at a slow rate, consistently at a slow rate, not consistently slower. Maybe you're still learning at a slow rate, even at 30, 35. Some people can give up when they're 15, 16 learning. They're like, duh. I quit that kind, man. That's just a bad way to be. So, better to ask questions. If they're not asking questions, you should be worried. And I'm telling you, I used to ask questions. And I got answers, and I got smarter. Sometimes I realized I was lied to, and whatever I was told, I'm like, yeah, this is that. And I'm riding my bike with buddies or whatever, people I don't like, but they're around me at the time. And they're like, what the hell? No, it's not. And like when someone's told you something stupid when you got 4 dudes on bicycles, they're like, dude, that's so dumb, man. And you're like, no, I swear I heard it from so and so in my family, and they're like, dude, that's really dumb, man. Oh, I'm telling you. And then you learn, right? Not everything everyone says is always true, even coming from parents or siblings that are older and more educated. Man, it doesn't matter your education. Dumb people or dumb facts are passed around by smart people. or that you think are smart. We should be specific about that too. Portrayal, or the respect you give to someone may be far too much for what they actually deserve, intellectually speaking. Not saying as a human, intellectually, you don't have to respect someone's mind, but you should still, respect all living beings. But you don't have to respect the shit comes out of someone's mouth. You can block your ears off or consistently go in your head, go, eh, eh, eh. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing you can do, because otherwise you won't actually have a chance at recognizing, you may get fooled. You could very easily be getting fooled. I had one more. You better take cover, gather dry goods, be ready to filter water for decades, if not years at least. All right? So that's kind of where California's at. I mean, there's a lot of places around there absolutely just going to get, like, whatever Yosemite or Yellowstone or, all these underground fault lines and super volcanoes that they don't talk about. There's a lot of them, actually. There's not just one. There's an even bigger one, and I'm sure there's more than one. There is actually, the States is actually on fire underground and will continue to burn for 20, 25, 50 years, 100 years right now. When they do the fracking and the gas, when they get gas out of the ground, it impacts Mother Earth at an astronomical rate. That's one industry or sector that's just crushing Earth, especially in North America. And then another is farming. So cows, pigs, chicken, sheep all need land. And more people, more corporations are turning to farming on mass monster scales of dairy farm, beef, chicken, pig, whatever you want to name an animal for your breakfast sausage, turkeys, whatever. It's awful, and it should stop, like right away. Don't take it from me though. Just go look at the videos of the impact and devastation from the sky, and see how droughted those areas of the world are now. Not to mention that they have to flatten the forestry in order to build these buildings. It's not funny. In order to build these buildings to house cows, they're mega complexes with an animal inside a cage that never leaves the cage. It's quite so, and it's stacked 50,000 cages high, 75,000 cages around in these messed up shapes. But it shows you how they've taken out, there never was compassion for farming animals, because if you slaughtered it, you're not slaughtering it. Take the word slaughter out and put murdering the animal. And it's not funny, but that's what's happened. When someone wants a steak, you murdered the cow. You paid a corporation to murder, or a farmer to murder the cow that you bought it off of them. If you're a farmer and you farm corn, tell me you don't feel a fucking 100,000 times better than if you have to kill your pigs every day and hook up things to the cow's udders and see the damage it does to them, kicking them, prodding them, burning them. None of that. And then you have to artificially inseminate them with a glass rod, shoving that into the woman cow and releasing those eggs into the woman. And they're raped 9, 10, 12 times. They put 9 or 10, 50 cows in a circle with their heads all interlocked at the front, and they do that at the back of the animal. Just disrespectful, ungrateful, and ignorance, and uncompassionate. I could go on, but that's what those types of farmers are, period. And you know what? You know what makes it worse? When you think about the people that do it for a living, most of them love it. Most of them love it. There was a Penticton pig farmer. I have no clue what his name was, but he's an awful, weird looking, stringy dude. He would go to the downtown Vancouver east side and he would abduct women and he would take them back to his pig farm in Penticton, BC, and he would do horrible things there and then feed them to the pigs. And that's not the only place that pigs exist, or a dirty pig farmer. You've been watching the Hash Info Show, and remember, it's important that you feel good about what you eat, and you wake up and your soul is cleansed. You know, you're detoxed, literally, from the entirety, physically and spiritually speaking. Your conscience rests easy at night knowing you ate freaking celery for dinner, and you wake up and you have a plant-based egg for breakfast. It's the best life in the world. Number one. Number two, your body thanks you because rotten meat sits in your meat. If you eat a steak and you think it's good, that's a cow. Number one, you're eating flesh. Number two, number three, that bled. That thing had blood. Number three, that thing. Number four, that thing had, that animal, that being had a family. Number five, it was a mother, or it was a son, or it was a daughter, or it was a father. It's that simple. It was one of those four too. And you stole it because you wanted breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or a quick snack on a to-go meal. Everything about society should take a step back and recognize the evil that exists to make you and keep you and lock you in. You will feel so much better and you'll do so much more right if you eat right, and if you sleep right. You'll feel better, you'll live longer, your body won't be full of poison and toxins, constantly killing yourself. You put some poisonous meat in you and it gives you a heart problem. If you didn't eat the meat, you'd have a cleaner heart and live longer, and you'd never have a stomach problem to begin with. The level of simplicity and ignorance that goes with it for a human to not comprehend that. Elephants, rhinoceroses, horses. You know what horses eat? Tell me how many horses eat meat. Do you know what a Mustang is compared to? Horsepower. Where does the term horsepower come from? It's quite incredible that humanity believes the more meat you eat, the better off, the stronger the man. The longer that is allowed to stay a solid topic, I know there's no hope for humanity. The world has to shift and change overnight, like right away. Overnight, right away. Or like you're destined for failure. Go drink your salty, or go drink your sweet drinks and eat your salty food all day. You know, you're lacking energy and wisdom and constantly relying on sustenance. If you eat a bag of seeds for 14 days, you know, a bag of sunflower seeds spread out for 14 days, 14 little piles, right? And you take a bag of almonds and you put it out in 14 smaller piles. And you take a bag of walnuts, same size pile, spread them out. Bag of pumpkin seeds, spread it out 14 days. And then you eat the sunflower seed for breakfast, pumpkin seed for breakfast, have a couple walnuts for lunch over top of some berries, maybe some cashew yogurt, vegan cashew yogurt. And then, you know, for dinner you're having an almond encrusted, hang on, bear with me. I want to get something nice and nice. We could do, I'm going to probably do something like this. Oh my God, can you imagine a cashew cheese ball, almond encrusted? A Christmas cheese ball. Vegan Christmas cheese balls. It's going to be awesome. So check it out. Like you can think of anything. I don't know. I was trying to think of something like for dinner, like but I just can't. I don't need to do like I'm not here to. I'm here to make you think and like spur you. I'm not here to fully cook you a meal and give you a recipe. Get out of here. Go find a cooking show that go watch TV and spend 45 minutes watching commercials. And then they don't just sit there and give you time to write the recipe down. You gotta pause it, rewind it, go back, listen carefully. They're not laying out a recipe for you either. Yeah, they might say the ingredients and stuff, but they're not like stopping the show for 4 hours so you can like make that recipe in front of your face. You gotta like take a picture of the recipe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. So where I'm from, I don't really say too much, but like I grew up pretty smart, you know? I didn't think too many things were out of the ordinary. I grew up pretty open-minded about a lot of things in life and nature. Never did I ever see a UFO or something until my later years, like about 19 or 20. I don't really know the year. 18, 17, 18, 19, 21. No clue what year it was. I know it was around this time though. Might have been a bit different time, but it was pretty damn near this exact time. And I saw a fast mover like I've never seen nothing like that before. And it scared the living shit out of me. I saw it for about 50 seconds. And I saw it with a buddy who saw it. We both have wicked eyes. He's a little bit, he's 2 years older than me. And I know we share that connection. But, we were good friends, but me and him were also like the only two in our city that saw a UFO that night. So, I know he thinks about it, but he never says nothing. I don't even think he's ever brought it up before. Ever. Maybe, but I don't think he has actually. I honestly think there is something, I don't know. There's something extra. Some people got it and some don't. And I don't know what it is or who has it. But there's like two ways to see things, right? And it's not even two ways. It's actually not two ways. There's something else you can see. It's like you do have to put on the glasses. They live with Rowdy Piper. I think that's the first time I ever saw the guy's name right. So I'm gonna probably head her now. I'm gonna take a bath and do some things in the house here. Will you take a nap? All right. Well, that's one bag of onions. I did some carrots too. I sliced some carrots, so we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with that, man. I'm gonna chuck this in the compost. I'm gonna be making a soup today, if you didn't guess. A partial of a mirepoix here. I'm gonna get the celery out. A little bit after. I'm not doing celery right now. I'm good. I'm gonna go sit down. Big pots of soup coming up here. I got 3 pots, 2 big ones, and then I don't know what this is, a gallon and a half. Say 8 quart, so 2 gallon. Say 8 quart pot. And I've got bigger than that one. So I'll be making a few soups, freezing them. I make a mean soup, but I don't want to do any cooking for a while. Plus, soups are really good. It's really important to have soup. Anybody out there wants a good soup recipe? Make sure you check out the show later on. I might do an upload actually, so maybe I'll put out a premiere tomorrow afternoon or something, Sunday afternoon, because that's usually the day you make a good soup, right? That's how I was kind of taught. Make it soup anytime I want though, but technically you're supposed to, the way soup came about is you're supposed to use your vegetables up at the end of the week, right? If you go to the store on Monday or Sunday, all week you use your veggies, and then whatever's left over and still good, you take them and you chop them, collect them, chop it all up, put it in a big pot, end up like Popeye by the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hate making boo-boos, but damn it, man. When I write my book one day, years from now, not for money, to really lock down quality, proper grow tech. Proper grow tech will be the term. There's a right way to do things, and then there's every other way that could still be good. It might be better, but at least there's a right way. If I give everything that's right, then it's not like, oh, that's wrong. No, bud. Clearly, this is right. You may have a better way, but my way's right. That's an important thing, right? Wasting too much electricity. Quickly, I had to shut that light off. They kept going. There's some other asshole using more electricity than me. Okay, they're gone? Yeah? Alright. Turn that light back on. No, I don't really need that light on. But it does look a lot darker when I shut that one off, so I just turn it off for a sec. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching the show this morning or afternoon. Wherever you are, have a good day. I'm always down to have a good day. I hope you are too. I'm really quite good looking, so I mean, I don't mind you staring at me. Don't mind you one bit staring at me. I do not. I don't mind you staring at me. Which is really weird. So when I first started doing this, I did not want you staring at me. Huh. Oh yeah. You definitely have to get a good night's rest. Maybe I'll have a nap. A good nap too. My cats are such a. I have to take care of my cats, and I don't know if you know this, but I have cats, so I'm really tired. Someone's like, oh, yeah, I'm always tired. Oh, maybe you have it. No, dude, I have cats. 2 cats. If someone says they have 3 cats, I always assume they're crazy. You're nuts. You are nuts. Seriously. Batshit crazy. You have 3 cats? if you have a rescue, that's like if you have like a place that rescues animals, that's different. But like if you're just sitting there with 3 cats, you are batshit. You are crazy. You crazy girl. You have 3 cats? If someone says, I have 3 cats and 1 best friend, that's not crazy. That's clearly a woke person. That is a woke. It's hard to have a friend that's like, you know, a true friend. It really is. In every sense. Everyone has a motive. It's very, I've been around so long. So it's nice when somebody doesn't. So I don't usually say anything because I'm like, And someone's like, oh, what are you into? I'm like, yeah, bud, if you only knew. If you only knew, bud. Right, y'all. I still have to do this though, man. What I can do is finish this then. Boy, are you sure? I don't think I'm sure about that. I don't feel sure about it, you know? I wouldn't even know where to begin right now. But you know what? I'm getting smarter. You know, I really feel like I'm getting even smarter than I should be. Sometimes I really question, and then I'm like, wait, this is genius. You just gotta know when to hold 'em. I never really understood, you know, how he wasn't like the most famous person in the world. Was it Kenny Rogers? Or Willie? Kenny. Go with the gambler. Is it Kenny Rogers, eh? Is it Willie? Kenny Rogers. Pretty sure it's Kenny. Good old Kenny Rogers. Yeah, like, how did you come up with that song? And how much do you love poker, bud? And then I think, man, I'd love to play poker against Kenny fucking Rogers, bro. Imagine how much money I could win off him. Holy shit! Imagine the money Kenny Rogers has. It's probably just a fish, too, calls everything. In order to learn your opponent's mind, you must waste $10 million. It's called a showdown. When you, which is kind of an interesting term.
especially considering they say poker comes from the Wild Wild West, baby. But showdown. It's where you show down your cards at the table. And you better know when to hold 'em. Like even he had a pitch. Like I really don't like it's. This is interesting, but check this out. It's like this song's too perfect. It's too perfect to be sung that way the first time. That's like a 50,000 people have done it, and they make a ultra remix of the words with a different beat, and you're like, what's that? That song? That's like that song's like was ran for 20,000 years, and that's the last remix. They're like they grabbed this single remix of The Gambler and they popped it here, or somebody took it from the future and brought it back. It was like, hey, this guy's voice sounds like that. Can you sing this? I'm not kidding you. I'm dead serious. There's other stuff going on too, but that is what's happening. This is how they control with Hollywood through time travel. Is they make all the money. The biggest record people in the world, time travel. I know it. And if they're not, like, where did this system come that they have that's just been here this short time, but it completely controlled? They have controlled everything in like they cornered a market from the moment they started the market. That's impossible. That means, again, what I said, it had to have gone through trials, tribulations, this happens, this happens. They know to be so closed doored and closed everything. No one, you know, no one from Hollywood. You know not a single person who writes a story or is a producer or director. You'll never meet one. There's like 9 of them. And they're super rich, ultra rich. Look it up. Spielberg and every one of them. Billionaires. Lucas, billionaire. Name one. It's crazy. So, their perfect system was just kerplunked right there, and they had it right off the get-go. It's impossible. It's literally physically impossible. But again, hey, you keep believing your thing, which is absolutely unicorns exist, bud. And I'll believe mine. You can't see a thing of live streaming in space. No one will ever show you space from the live stream. It either doesn't exist, or there is so much up there that they do not want you to see. So, I mean, use your imagination is what I'll leave you with. Einstein definitely was a genius. Used that frickin' imagination of his. The brain has yet to be unlocked is a scary statement. The brain is a machine, and it is sitting dormant. 77% of your brain sits dormant and not awake yet. Check it out. Look it up. Google it. And when that sucker does turn on, it's going to be interesting. Stormtroopers might be real after all. The rebels and the extra... Do you know this about Star Wars? The human beings fought alongside of the... I'll say it, it's what we think, but it's not it's not like how we feel, but it's like what people naturally think. The funny looking aliens with their eyes way out here, and, or whatever, their big bodies or their really tall, skinny bodies, they look different than us, right? Even humans on Earth make fun of different body shapes on Earth, right? So, and I'm not making fun of it, I'm just saying it looks a lot different than ours. It's funny looking, right?
We've been indoctrinated to believe and to think what I just said, that funny looking alien thing. Of course that's hurtful. And of course if an alien creature just saved your life from something evil here on Earth, an evil human, you would quickly befriend it. So yeah. I just came on. I wanted to quickly to say hi. You know, just have a quick, hey, how you doing? I was able to finish this, which is always nice. In fact, I'm gonna do this and this, which reminds me, I have to make a bit of a I have to make a bit of a list, which is fine. Take me 5 minutes here. I'll do that off to the side here too. 2 minutes it should take me. I gotta order some things off some sites soon. Unless any of you are making exactly what I'm looking for, but you're not. It's unfortunate. But at the same time, it's also, that's how she goes. It's the system we're in. We're not self-reliant yet, but we can be. We just have a lot more work to do before self-reliance can kick in. But networking is key and crucial, so you know, if we have to go back to using a phone book or whatever it is, I'll be ready and able. You know, I understand a good portion of what needs to happen, you know, in life to accommodate the person. So let's get her done. That's it. We did it. It seems, you know, we're close. Close. Oh, yeah. Holy shit, I did do it. This. And we got this here. Always looking for new channel members. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you're possibly a troll, it's best if you just probably don't come around, because I'm going to make you feel pretty bad if you're a troll. Once you say one thing, I'm just going to let you have it. Sometimes I don't even acknowledge you, though. It's kind of interesting. But I'm not trying to... I just don't want people coming in here that don't show their face. You have an ulterior, you know, an inside agenda. Make sure you have a YouTube channel if you want to be part of the conversation. It's just better. I often find there's a lot of people that hide. But if you had a YouTube channel, say, oh, this is what I do for a living, bud. And oh, look at my house. Look at this where I live, bud. You tread a lot more carefully. Let's be real. Let's be real, bud. Tutti frutti, so rude.
Tutti frutti. So rude. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, you did. Now you didn't. Anything else here? Usually probably don't want to do at least all the time. All the time. Oh, got one. You little bugger. Maybe we got two. Like this up. Maybe there's two. Here. Let's find out if there's two. Oh, my back. It feels good to do this, you know? Oh, my, it's a crumb. Another crumb. I'm going to vacuum up this all up here in a minute. There's at least 3 crumbs on the line. There's like 50. I made toast and I guess I didn't make it very... I guess I didn't eat it all. I found the other half of it. There's a few pieces of crumb down there. I don't know. Oh, I meant to... Shit, I didn't vacuum last night. Oh, whoops. I had a vacuum. I'm probably going to hit a header and vacuum. Like stat. I have got to vacuum. Or I could just do it after. I mean, I don't think those things are going to grow legs anytime soon and walk away. I got at least another day. That's the thing about cats, you know, my cat's fussy. Usually he'll eat those crumbs. My dog would just totally eat. I don't know if he would have eaten that. There's a couple decent pieces of bread there. I probably would have. If he ever made it around to that section, he would have ate it. I didn't even have a vacuum growing up. Didn't even have a vacuum. Just had a dog. I invented the Swiffler. I was on Xbox Live. I'm like, yeah, my dog's eating the popcorn off the ground. You know, I'm throwing a piece up, and the odd piece is like I'm grabbing a couple pieces, thinking it's one, and there's a secondary smaller slice. And when you throw it up, and I grab one, I can see the other one flailing that way. And the dog's got it every time. So, pretty awesome. Well, I am stoked. Am I? Whew. Yes. 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 Ultra stoked. And I think this will be where we part ways here, YouTubies. I have come, I have seen, and I have conquered. And now I must begin. What time is it? It's 11:11. I don't have the exact time. My phone says it's 1:52 or something like that. What is going on right now? Well, I'm gonna header. Thanks. Thanks everyone. Coming in, enjoying the show. Make sure if you watch this later, you better leave this video a like, and you better watch the video right to the very end. You let them play out, and you watch and you listen to them like a podcast, like a mouse. You're just, like, what are you doing? If you're not doing that, what are you doing? You're too busy watching something else? Bro. I'll see you next time there, new person with a new icon there. We got the alien Andy coming by. Oh, did we finish? Yeah, I finished. I will see you when I see you. So, this, done. Put that in garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage. Alright, sink's empty, drain's clean. There's no food, no nothing anywhere. Might be a tea bag in here. Nope. Is there? That's all clean. Okay. More to do, but you know what? It's almost all done, so probably like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tonight, and then 5-10 minutes tomorrow, and then I can at least make everything happen. Finish it off. It's all pretty much did now. I got a bunch done again. Beauty. Beauty. I'm an absolute super beauty. Super beauty. This is recycling. And I'm done with this. Clean as a whistle. And this is clean as a whistle. I will make soup with that. I'll use the other to put the soup away. Here are my things for my other sides I'm gonna make for tonight or tomorrow. I haven't decided. This is garbage. This goes with this over here. All right, we got the kitchen tidied. I gotta wipe the counters and stuff, but got the blender washed, put away. Got this cleaned off, which actually, to be honest, can go up here, which is better. Anyway. There. You can put these in here. That goes here. All right. Well, I love you all very much. It's a good thing to love everything, because if you, I don't know, some people are like, I don't know, it's best to love everything, okay? You'll have a much better life if you choose to love everything. Not gross love either, it's just love, right? Love should never be misconstrued for something gross, but at the same time, make sure you're not trying to be one of them freaky people, right? Alright, I gotta get onto my wife. Going to mount her back like a small backpack on a whoa. Now I've got to go. Put this in here.
2 dishes. I got a plate and a knife from yesterday. These tomatoes right here. Tomato. Who came up with the term tomato? I got a freaking. Oh, that reminds me. Today's Saturday. Hey, babe. Just came for you. And then could you catch this, sweet pea? Oh, okay, when you're, I'll do it later. I got a bingo dabber for you here. Tomato. So the recycling garbage here, this and this, you can't see that. But actually, we can stay there. Let's see those. And this is one of my favorites. I have a huge piece of amethyst, and it was sitting on my ledge here. Where the hell is it? I got you.